And I'm running. Running is a form of meditation for me, so whenever I feel like I need a break or I need to change of pace, I will go out either for a long walk or for a run. And today with the weather being so beautiful, I had the extra energy to actually go out and do a run. So of course, while I'm running and doing my meditation, I'm actually thinking about all sorts of different things. Hello. And today I was thinking about the stories that we tell ourselves, the stories that we hold inside of our heads. And I was thinking, do you, do I, do we, do all of us, how many of those stories are you actually believing? And are they actually true or are they not true? So let me use for example, earlier this week I was in a mastermind call. I've talked a little bit about how I'm part of a mastermind group, and one of the things we all do is we have a round table and we go around and talk about what's going well, what's not going well, where could we use some help. So I was telling the ladies that part of this mastermind about a struggle that I was having in my business, in my perception of the situation, and how I was actually blaming myself for what had happened. And I got completely called out by one of the ladies in the mastermind, and she said to me, your perception of the events, that's your story about what's going on. And when she first said it and she called me out, I got a little upset. I was like, and then I thought for a second, I paused, and then I started laughing at myself because I was berating myself in the situation for not knowing better. When we come to a point, especially in our health and wellness journeys, where you've done all the education, you've done the studies, you've read the self-help books, you've gone and gotten help, there's a certain point where you feel like you should know better, that you should have the answers to these particular situations, that you should give yourself the benefit of the doubt. You should be kind to yourself. And there's often times where no matter how well trained you are, no matter what age you are, whether you are 6 years old or 96 years old, you're still going to catch yourself and blame yourself for certain things, which is okay. It's okay to take responsibility, in which you should. You should take responsibility for your actions. However, the problem is that I had made this story up in my mind about what the events were actually like. This gets us into trouble all the time. It gets us in trouble in our relationships, whether they're personal, at work, with clients, because we start to believe these crazy stories that we tell ourselves. And honestly, do you know if that story's true? Do you know for certain that that other person that you're interacting with feels that way? I'm going to say about 99% of the time, you don't know. You really have no idea. So how do we keep ourselves from believing those stories or being influenced by those stories? That, my friend, that is the challenge, let me tell you, because it's not easy to be in the moment and become aware of it. That's the first step, is we want to become aware of when we're actually telling ourselves a story. And then the second thing, oh, awesome, cool. And how did it work out, Lisa? I'll give you a second to type and I'll continue talking. That how do you stop in the moment and say, oh my God, you know what, this is just a story I'm telling. And if it's a story that I'm telling, then I can always rewrite the ending. I mean, we all get so fixed that because things are happening in a certain way, they're going to end a certain way, because in our mind, we're thinking, okay, that's going to be my story of how it's going to end. But in actuality, none of us are guaranteed how the outcome is going to be. So part of it is to, again, be aware that you actually are telling a story. And the second thing, to just accept, I'm going to be open to whatever the outcome is. And actually, if I don't believe what I think I should be believing, then am I okay not believing that? So it's kind of a little bit of a tricky thing to discuss and to explain, but I'm hoping that it's coming across and that you guys can understand, same as you're saying. Yeah, it's a great topic. Yeah, thank you, Lisa. I'm glad that you like this topic. And if you guys do like these kind of topics, I like to do these short scopes and be one and done, as they say. And it's amazing what'll come out when you're exercising and you are in this beautiful nature surrounded, when you've got time to think and just open up your heart. So thank you so much, Lisa. I appreciate the feedback. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And awesome, everyone. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to be with me. I'm going to continue on my run and get my full share of vitamin D. And you guys have an awesome day. Live fearlessly, my friends, and I will talk to you later. Ciao.